Well, SHREE Cement, one of the most major cement companies of the country, is all set to declare its results. Now, when we are talking about this particular set of results, it comes in the context of a lot of uncertainty. Number one, you're actually seeing wave 2 spread rapidly, and in fact, a lot of localized lockdowns have been announced, which have impacted construction activity as well as freight activity quite significantly. Also, when you're talking about how the peers have performed, most of the cement universe companies have delivered a robust operational performance with strong margins being maintained despite significant rise in freight as well as fuel charges. Now, in this particular context, you have to keep in mind that SHREE Cement actually has a significant proportion of petcoke usage in its fuel mix compared to other players. So rising petcoke fuel prices could hurt EBITDA margins for SHREE Cement in this particular quarter. When you're talking about the core results, revenues are seen higher by close to 20%, coming in close to 3,800 crore. EBITDA is seen almost 9% higher, close to 1,176 crore. When you're talking about margins are seen close to 30.7%, while profitability is seen higher by 16% at 685 crore. Talking about the key highlights that are to be expected, Macquarie expects a 19% rise as far as the volumes are concerned on a year-on-year basis. Sales volumes are seen close to 8 million tons in the quarter. Margins are expected to soften sequentially due to very high costs as well as lower realization. Now, also, one of the key things to keep an eye out for would be the pricing trends, the demand trends, the impact of the wave 2, impact of the lockdown on construction activity, any labor woes if in the second time or the wave 2. Also, any company specific cost trends given the fact that petcoke prices have been on the rise for the past few quarters. Also, when you're talking about sequential cost mix, that is expected to be quite mixed given the fact that in this particular quarter, you're actually expecting quite a bit of increase as far as petcoke prices as well as coal prices are concerned. But the other important thing to keep an eye out for, especially when it comes to cement universe, number one, especially SHREE Cement, important to see how exactly the company manages to perform in North as well as East India. Remember, after the lockdown, in the wave 1, you actually saw a complete halt as far as construction activity was concerned, and that will be impacting, and that will definitely be seen as far as the base effect is concerned. But in this particular quarter, you need to see optically very high growth, and along with that, it's important to see whether, despite the inflationary trend that we are seeing across commodity prices, across fuel mix, whether SHREE Cement as well as other cement companies manage to maintain the margin trend, manage to give guidance on a strong margin trajectory, and this is something that analysts would be looking at very closely.